This third quarter number, to me, is a screaming, flashing warning sign to your administration, to the Senate Republicans, and to congressional Democrats that you need more stimulus, because this entire third quarter appears to be fueled by government stimulus, whether the Fed or here, and now we have nothing. Are we staring at a bad fourth quarter because of the inability to get a deal?
I think you're staring at a great fourth quarter, by the way. First of all, let me say 33% increase annualized is a record number in the history of GDP data going back over 50 years. And you got to look at this piece by piece, Chuck. I don't think you're giving it quite enough credit. Yeah, we're coming back from a deep contraction from the pandemic. Absolutely agree with that. But look, consumer spending up 41%, housing up 59%, business investment up 70%, automobile production up 1,200% at an annual rate. And here's the important point. In order to meet these new economic demands as we reopen the economy and so forth, inventories are depleted. Inventories will have to be rebuilt. So you're going to see, for example, we don't have enough houses. We're going to have a construction boom. That's going to be a big job increasing at good wages. We don't have enough automobiles to meet the higher demand. So that's going to create tremendous production and overtime in the automobile industry and so forth. So that's why I have argued that this V-shaped recovery is, in fact, going to be self-sustaining because of the inventory recovery. So that's the key point. Now, to your point on the assistance bill or the stimulus bill, okay, I don't think the recovery depends on the stimulus bill. I do not. However, as I've said frequently, there are some targeted areas that we really could have used help on. Okay, one of them is an extension of the PPP small business lending program. 135 billion, Chuck, unspent money. Why couldn't that have been appropriated, in the bat of an eye? Second, you're right about unemployment. About half the people have gone back to work, but there is too much hardship there. I absolutely agree with you. So the president had to take an executive order a couple of months ago to put $300 in and $100 from the states. That money is running out. Why can't Congress appropriate, if they're so concerned about unemployment, why couldn't they have appropriated a narrow bill? Okay, airlines assistance is another point. K through 12 school assistance on COVID rebuilding. We don't need $3 trillion. We don't need a wish list of Democratic ideology and politics. Now, I don't agree with their politics, but I understand. I respect it. I'm just saying, why now, Chuck? Why don't you wait till later, or we're going to have an election over these politics? We should have had this assistance bill several months ago. That's the point I'm trying to make, and it would help. It would absolutely. Larry.
Hello, YouTubers. If you're watching this, it means you've checked out our channel, so thank you. Now do me a favor. Subscribe by clicking on that button down there. Click on any of the videos to watch the latest interviews and highlights from MTP Daily and MSNBC. You can get more Beat the Press content every morning in the First Read newsletter. If you're tired of content that you don't know anything about where it came from, you don't have to have that problem with us. NBC News, MSNBC, MTP, and the Meet the Press mindset right here for you on YouTube. Subscribe now.